Hey, what's up? My name is Ollie, and in today's video I'm going to talk about taking cold showers. More specifically, I'm going to talk about how you can get into the habit of taking cold showers and the kind of benefits I've seen for myself. Since I've been doing it on and off for about 2 years, and every time I'm doing it for a longer stretch of time, I can definitely see the benefits, which is what I'm going to go into now. So stepping into benefit number one, which is when I first started getting into cold showers, it took me about 4 weeks from going to the warmest settings all the way down to the coldest settings. What I noticed from after and actually during that time as well is it might sound really counterintuitive, but you start to freeze a lot less. This is because the brown fat under your skin will start activating and it will start acclimatizing a lot more to the temperature around you. What will also happen to you is you'll notice that you'll get much less colds. I know this has other variables as well, like there might be in your diet, there might be other circumstances around you, like your mindset and your other surrounding environment. But at the same time, I noticed a lot from my mental attitude, which also probably has a big part of it, like how much you get sick and especially how much benefit you get out of it, because placebo can also be a big contributor of this as well. So once I started getting into it, I noticed, wait, I used to get sick all the time, but now I haven't been sick for the last 6 months. That's strange. And once I really looked into it and I started doing it for a longer amount of time, and actually when I went away traveling and I stopped doing the cold showers for quite a while, I noticed that I actually started getting sick. So a lot of this has to do with the mindset and also how your body is acclimatizing to it and how it reacts. So the second thing I noticed after getting into the habit of taking cold showers is how my mental resilience, how I got a lot more mentally strong. For instance, when I was in a difficult situation at work, I noticed myself being able to do the thing that scared me a lot before. So basically what happens when you start taking cold showers is you activate part of your prefrontal cortex in your brain. And what happens then is you're training your brain that it's okay to do things even if it's scary, even if it's something that you don't necessarily want to do. So the kind of benefits you'll see from this is that you'll start taking more opportunities that you normally wouldn't take because you might be too scared to do it. There might be some other obstacles in your way, and you're gonna see that for yourself. You're gonna start taking more action on things that you find important in your life, and you're gonna see a massive benefit in this action. Getting into benefit number 3, which is the massive amounts of energy you'll feel yourself getting from it. So even from the very first time I took the cold shower, I noticed within myself I had an insane amount of energy, which I had not experienced before. It's not the kind of energy that you feel from like an energy drink. It's something that you have to try for yourself. It is the kind of sustained energy that you'll feel from the moment that you're finished, or actually during as well as when it starts to surge up from inside. And once you've finished it, you'll feel just empowered and just ready to tackle your day, like no matter what obstacle is going in your way. Try it out. Getting into benefit number 4, which is your skin will thank you. So once you've done it for a while, you'll start to see some difference in your skin. Maybe before you started, you had a lot of dry skin, and now it's gone. Most of the time, you can use stuff like moisturizing and stuff like that, but if you could just change the temperature of your shower, why would you do that? So now that you've taken the cold shower, you'll start to see your dandruff will go away, and also your skin pores will start to shrink. So I would just try to test it out and see if it works for you. Let me know down below. So now I'm going to talk a little bit more about how you can get into the habit of taking cold showers. You're going to hear a lot of different opinions on what to do in this case. Some people might say that you can just take warm showers and just finish your showers with a cold shower. and other people say that you should just like go full in and just go straight to the cold shower. I mean, that depends. That also depends a bit on where in the world you live, because some places, for example, I used to do it in Australia, and in some places there, in the north, the water is like so hot, so you basically can't take a cold shower. So what I would recommend is to take the I feel like what has helped me the most is actually just like getting straight into it, getting into the deep end. Most of the time, you can do it gradually, and like if you do have any health conditions, you of course have to be really careful about that. But if you're a young or just a person who can handle it, you believe yourself that you can handle it, then I would definitely just go straight into the deep end, and in most cases it won't take that long to get used to it. So that's the thing about the cold showers. It takes a little bit to get used to, but if you're just persistent on it and you're not giving up within the first week, then most of the time this is something that you can do for a longer amount of time. Another thing that is really important is that you don't beat yourself up if you miss like a day or so. If you mess up every once in a while, it's okay. It's just try to just slowly ease your way into it, like in the long term, and eventually you'll get into it. So more specifically on how to do it. The thing that I really recommend to do first is use your feet first, because your feet and your legs is the part of your body that is going to adapt the quickest. After that, I would do the hands and arms, and then lastly would be like your shoulder or your head, because one of the things you don't want to do when you're taking cold showers is like plunge your head in first, because if you're not used to it and the cold shower just hits your head, like you can, worst case, just black out. But then we're talking like very worst case. This is, yeah. But just test it out. Test out which one works for you. If you want to do the other version, which is the gradual one, then you can just do your normal shower and just slowly start going down. That's gonna take it's gonna take a little bit longer, but if that version is more comfortable for you and you think that's the thing that's gonna make you stick to it, then definitely do that instead. So now you know all the things that you need to know in order to take a cold shower. I'm really excited to challenge you to actually try it out for yourself today. One of the really normal things that happens when you see a video or you hear about something interesting that you want to try out is like you're saying, yeah, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, I'm gonna do it when this and that happens. No, actually try it out today and let me know how your experience was. And I would recommend doing a little bit more of your own testing and do some other research as well. And feel free to comment down below, and see you guys soon.